Shield wall! Shield wall! Protect the king's honor!
They say the wind still carries the cries of the fallen, those who swore by the blood of their king. Long before cities rose from dust and steel, there was Sumeru, a kingdom of warriors and storms. Its people called it the land that never bowed, but even pride has a breaking point. I still remember the story my mother used to whisper when I was little about the warrior king who ruled Sumeru. He had 7 champions, men forged in thunder and fire, who guarded him with their lives. But destiny never asks for permission. It only demands its due. The kingdom of Sumeru had a mighty king, Ekon Adewale. He walked a fragile peace like a whispered prayer. But the threat of the relentless Khoga Herdsmen, hundreds of marauders hungry for conquest, loomed large.
They're coming! All of them!
Within the marbled halls of the palace, a desperate council was called. The king's trusted advisors and 3 revered juju priests, Ajani, Iku, and Iba, gathered in the dim glow of torches to deliberate a crisis that went beyond battle.
We are losing our sons to this endless bloodshed. Without mighty warriors, our sacred heritage will perish. Our forces must strike at dawn, using the river's bend to flank their defenses. We cannot afford hesitation.
And so, they turned to the unthinkable. A ritual meant to forge men into gods. King Ekon summoned 7 of his bravest, masters of bow, sword, spear, and axe. These were to be reborn through a dark and ancient fire. On a night when the heavens tore apart with lightning, 3 sacred priests, the king's men, gathered beneath a dying tree. They spoke to spirits older than time and brewed a potion meant to bind life to battle. Roots, herbs, blood, and things better left unnamed.
The storm speaks of war. Are we ready? We have no choice. The warriors must endure. Then let the fire of life burn within them.
The ground quaked as chants filled the grove. Even one of them, laughing through terror, said,
I never imagined our dinner would be served alive.
Eyes rolled white, flesh shivered. The gods, it seemed, had accepted their offering. The priests finished their chants beneath a sky split by lightning. The storm would not relent. It beat against the trees, and the world stayed close to night. When they mounted, it was still storm dark, but by the time they crossed the fields, the eastern clouds thinned to a cold, gray dawn. They rode into battle behind their king, like thunder chasing itself, half-formed, furious, and born of the night's grief. The clash of iron, the roar of drums, the cry of a dying king. A spear, black as midnight, pierced his side. His horse screamed. The great ruler of Sumeru fell. They fought like madmen, soaked in blood, until the enemies fled into the forest. But when they lifted their king, his protective charm had been tampered with.
Protect the
betrayal.
kingdom.
And when he fell, the 7 unleashed vengeance that night. They took the heads of every enemy that touched Sumeru's soil. And in honor of their fallen king, They chose to seal his death with their own lives. The priests tried to stop them, but instead, they bound that fury into a sacred rite. Oro, the law of blood, the covenant of vengeance. They vowed it would live forever as they buried their king and sealed their vengeance in the earth.
Remember Oro!
But blood never sleeps. It only waits for a voice to call it again. Centuries later, Sumeru is called by another name. They call it Togo. And the curse still breathes among us. Togo looks peaceful from a distance. Glass towers, loud music, luxury cars. But if you listen closely, you'll hear the same drums that haunted Sumeru. My mother, Mrs. Patra, was the kind of woman who made faith look elegant. At 49, she wore grace like silk, prayed hard, laughed harder, and never let you forget she'd survived everything. My brother, Doyin, 28, ex-Marine, CEO, the calm in every storm. And me, 23, full of noise, dreams, and business ideas that somehow always involved lipstick and rebellion. That August, the night he came back, I was out with 2 friends at a dinner hangout. Music, fries, banter, nothing serious. Then my phone buzzed, a message from a foreign number. Guess who's home? Doing. I rolled my eyes, typing fast. Nice try, scammer. My brother's in America. But when the picture loaded, my laughter died. He was standing in front of our house. Same scar, same grin. I dropped my drink. Wait, is this really you? You're home? Next thing I knew, I was running through the streets, tears stinging my eyes. When I saw him at the gate, tall, broad-shouldered, I crashed into his arms before my mind caught up. He smelled of rain, dust, and everything I'd missed. Mom appeared behind him, already in tears.
My son, my God brought you home.
That night, she made his favorite dish.
Doyen, when will you marry? Mom, I'm
We
just
laughed,
kidding.
teased, danced in candlelight until the power went out.
I miss you, dear. Wish you were here.
What do you expect from the last-born? Of course I was all over Doyin, my beloved brother. But joy never comes alone. It always brings its shadow. Near midnight, Mom screamed awake, her nightgown soaked in sweat.
Blood. I saw
Doyin
blood.
kneeling. Me trying to smile,
Maybe it's just a bad dream, Mom.
but her eyes looked like someone who'd already seen tomorrow. Weeks later, after a charity gala, we were driving home. Laughter filled the car, music low, city lights fading. Then the engine coughed once, twice, and died. Doyin muttering.
Just our luck.
He stepped out, flashlight in hand. The air turned thick, heavy, strange. Then the drums. slow, ancient, familiar. Through the haze came figures, men and women in red and white, bodies smeared with chalk and ashes. 2 masquerades led the procession, carrying pots of fire that flickered like trapped souls. A woman walked among them, holding a tray of heads. My mom? No matter how Christian she was, she still believed in tradition.
Who are those people? It's the Oro festival. Don't be afraid. They don't take the children of the soil.
But before those words could settle, 3 armed men stepped from the bush. Cutlasses gleamed, eyes burned with madness. My scream drowned beneath the drums. We dashed into the forest, bullets tearing the air, rain pouring down like judgment. In the chaos, Doyin's soldier instinct kicked in. He stayed behind, urging us to run.
Run, keep going. I'll hide here and catch up later.
He tackled one of the attackers. Wrestled his gun, fired back, then vanished into the storm. Breathless, Mom and I ducked behind the tree, trembling, our fear louder than thunder. A shot. She stumbled. Blood streaked her arm. Me, screaming. We ran again. Gunfire cracked behind us. We found an old palm leaf shed, hid inside. Doyin tied Mom's wound with his belt. The longest night of my life.
We have to get help. My phone's dying.
No network. Stay quiet, dear.
But they were still hunting. Their voices echoed through the trees. When they found us, the fight was chaos. Doyin fought like a soldier possessed, took a couple of them down before one clubbed him.
Once a hunter, always a hunter. You all will die tonight. 2 more will go.
Mom gripped my hand, blood soaking her dress. Mrs. Patra weak.
Don't worry. I can walk my dear.
We stumbled until the path ended, and so did hope. The chief killer stepped out, machete raised. She didn't wait for death. She swung a dry branch, desperate. He caught it.
Me! Leave my daughter!
You made it difficult when you killed one of us. Now you both must die.
Laughed, and yanked. The world tilted. My mother fell, impaled, her blood painting the night. Her fall wasn't a sound, it was silence breaking. The earth turned against her. Her breath and blood merged into one final word I couldn't hear. And that was the moment my voice died.
My baby, stay with your brother.
A shot split the night. Doyin's shot. The chief dropped. Then the last man. But Mom was already slipping. Only the sound of rain and the dying echo of Oro's drums. Two days later, the police found our car. They found the body. They found nothing of the men of the night, only the silence they left behind. At the funeral, rain mixed with tears. Doyen stood beside me, arm in a sling, face carved from grief. My sleep became darkness. My voice gone for weeks. But the whispers in the city said something else. That the blood was seen, but the bodies were not.
But I will make it right.
Some say that the killer walks again, reborn through forbidden rites. Maybe that's what Mother saw in her dream, because sometimes the dead don't stay dead. Sometimes they wait, and when they rise.
Good job. It all belongs to us now.
The drums of Oru follow.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you want part 2.